Alright, I think everything's good. I think we got music. Gonna check the sound. Yep, cool. It's all good. Right. Looks good, broski. Thank you very much for letting me know. Alright. So, what we start with? We are getting 84 smithing out of the way. And then we're going to start some more interesting content. And hair, man. Alright. It shouldn't take too long. I think I'm probably about 15 minutes away from the next level anyway. And then we'll get on with the clues and then some Slayer. I've got some interesting tasks. I've got Lizardman and I've got the spider task for the wilderness, so I can kill the boss. But until then, just quickly finish this up since I was so close to a level. I'm so close to getting all of the elite requirements now. But a few levels off smithing. Slayer's still gonna just take a while. It's just one of those. Actually, the more I do Slayer, the closer I'm getting to prayer. And then thieving should be pretty quick once I've done the others, so. Not long now. Alright, hand this in, get the next one. Beautiful. Right. I've got most of the smithing outfit as well now. I'm literally one piece off, so then I'm getting best XP I possibly can after that. Alright. I think this is yeah, that's just like an intro song. I was a bit confused what that was. Alright. I've now screwed that up because I was trying to sort that out. Oh well. Too late. How much? 33k, yeah. So I should be 2 away if I don't get unlucky with the freeform score. I'm definitely not getting the other piece yet. I think once I'll probably get it on the way to I think I'm gonna go for 87 for the consistent boost. Because I can't be asked to do this spicy stews. I keep doing those for stuff. And smithing's a relatively quick skill. So it might actually be quicker to just go for the extra level and then getting the grog rather than the spicy stew, because if I don't get the boost originally, then I've got to go and grind more spices, which I'm hoping after the elite diaries I'm not going to have to do either ever again on this account, or at least not for a long time. But we will find out. Oh, vote. No, I haven't overdone it. I think I've got a couple of hard clues to do. I just want to get them out of the way, because if I'm doing a Slayer, there's a good chance that I'm going to get some more. And it would be nice to have the chance of getting a third age piece. Alright. Oh, why does my nose always get so itchy when I start streaming? It's like round here. I don't know if it's to do with because I'm talking more or something. Or maybe I'm just warm. I don't know. Could be anything really. Alright, come on. Unfortunately, there's no way of me speeding this bit up. Unless it comes up with a little blue thing. If I get, it might actually be free. I need to do, that's annoying. Because it looks like I'm like 16,500 per sword I would need, which is kind of unlikely. That's a little bit annoying, but it's alright. Still won't take too long in the grand scheme of things. I'm actually starting to get close to 91, which is good, because it means next Cerberus task I wouldn't have to boost at all. How much XP do I get? 16,500 exactly, so yeah, it's looking like I'm probably, unless it's a really good score, gonna have to... That is a pretty decent score one, so it might be alright. I'm starting to run out of bars, so I will have to go to Blast Furnace at some point. But I do have some gold ore as well, which is the fastest XP in the game. Doing that at Blast Furnace with the Goldsmith Gauntlets, so might be that I'd end up doing that for the final level if I've already got all the points I need to get the grog. Alright, so I mean, I guess I could technically, if the small amount of XP you get from all these little actions might also help. But I've got a feeling it's going to be the really annoying... I thought it was going to go below there, so I just didn't risk it. I've got a feeling it's going to be the annoying, I'm left with a tiny amount of XP, so I'll have to do a whole nother sword to get the level. The dog keeps trying to claw through the floor. I guess he's trying to get himself comfy. In a minute, I'll just fit. Wait. Okay, he keeps trying to claw. I'm trying to stop him with my legs under the desk. Stop it. I overdid it. No. Alright. Right, I need to get my hair out my face. Jesus. Yeah, I definitely need a haircut soon. It's definitely too long. Alright. Yeah, so goal is to get 84 quickly. Get on with the hard clues I have, and then we're gonna send some Slayer. I've got a Lizardman task, so I'm gonna try and hopefully get Dragon Warhammer. And then I'll see what my next task is, but it's looking like I'm probably gonna be doing some Wildy Slayer, unless I get a particularly good task for a boss, such as Cerberus, because Cerberus would be really good, as I can get my primordial boots potentially. I've already had the, I think it's Eternal Gem. So it's just the other 2 crystals I need. Obviously I can get a Smouldering Stone as well, but I'm not as interested in that because you have to use up like dragon axes, dragon pickaxes and harpoons and that kind of thing. So it's just a lot less useful. I guess the main one I would be able to use it with is dragon axes and potentially pickaxes in the future, but it's probably just not worth wasting the rare item on a group iron. Alright. How much we got left? So we need this to give me at least like 16,250. It could. I'm not 100% sure how the XP works out, to be honest. Oh, alright. Right, is this the level? It is. There we go, 84 smithing. So we've got 3 more levels, and then I can get the diaries done in terms of smithing level. I should be able to get the tunic and enough points. It would be nice to get the double ammo mold as well, because with the smithing outfit and the double ammo mold, I guess cannoning stuff would be a lot more reasonable to do. Alright, where is my setup? There we go, Dragon Wall Hammer setup. Oh, I don't need 7 of them, thanks. Right. Mostly going for sustain here, to be honest. So we've got the... What? I don't know why I've got an Ardon cloak, to be honest. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. There might have been a reason it was there, but I don't know it, so... Right, we've got a bit of emergency food. We're going to get a bone crusher, so that way I don't have to keep picking up everything. Since I'm using a lot of prayer pots here, we'll take that as well. Drum and staff. And then we'll take this. Right, we're going to deposit some of the runes, so that way I can pick some up. Because I keep accidentally not having it like that, where it's a bit more empty, so I can fill it, but... Alright, now I think rest of the inventory can just be prayer pots. And we're good to go. Alright, finally sending the Lisbon's Shaman task, or Lisbon task, but that's where I'm sending it. This setup looks so cool though. Alright, so I should go here. I think this is the closest way. I love having the inventory setups plugin. It makes it so much quicker to gear up. Obviously, it takes a little while to get it set up when you're first doing something. But if there's a piece of content you know you're doing a lot, it just, like there, I was able to get everything how I want it very quickly. Right, so we want prey ranged and preserve. I guess I could have that on as well, but that's gonna really drain my prayer quick. Let's just have a look. So 3 minutes 53, 2 minutes 05. It's not actually that much worse. It might be worth me doing. But to be fair, sometimes even without using that, you sometimes, rarely to be fair, but kill them both, so it's probably not worth it. Right, let's see which one's attacking me. Actually, do you know what? Maybe I do speed it up. How much is it? 18%. Yeah, that's pretty massive. Yeah, we'll do it. Mystic Earth stuff already? A good drop. Don't mind if I do. I might drop the crumb one then. So while I'm killing these, you'll notice that I'm kind of hugging the wall here. And that's because if you're hugging these two walls, I don't know why it doesn't seem to work on those two, but the shamans don't jump to you. So I'm trying to stay along these as much as possible, so that way I can get much quicker kills. Because you're not waiting for them to keep jumping up and down, essentially. But that does mean I end up telegrabbing a lot, so I don't have to get out of the wall too much. It's only this corner, really. And dodging these where it becomes a problem. But that's why we've got blowpipes, so we can heal up for free. Oh. Right, run away from them. This is actually not a bad one to have auto retaliate on. Because it means while you're trying to telegrab stuff, you're also getting the attacks off. Actually, maybe this is draining prayer a bit too quick now I think about it. Because I'm already like pot and a half in. And although we do have a lot of prayer potions, I still don't want to waste them because there's a lot of content we're using them in. I'm already using ranged ports, so it should be alright. And the kills aren't too slow. Alright, can spec in a second. To be fair, as long as I dodge these properly and don't get mealeed, then I shouldn't take too much damage. And they spawned more, of course. I remember these tasks are pretty lucrative. Because I always seem to leave it with like a 500k cash stack, so it's regardless of whether I get the Dragon Warhammer or not, it's still going to be a decent bit of money. All right. Yeah, unfortunately this task takes a little bit of time, but there's the chance of getting one of the strongest defense reducing piece of gear in the game. I'm pretty sure it's like essential for Theatre of Blood to have it, really, so I've got like 3,000 lore runes, so no worries about wasting a few on some telegrams. I do need to remember to spec every time it's off cooldown though, to try and get this to last as long as possible. Alright. Well, 50k already isn't bad. How much XP an hour am I getting in here? About 25k, so considering I AFK a lot of my Slayer tasks, it's not too bad, to be honest. Because obviously it's more active and it's not a huge amount of XP, but it's not really any slower than the slower end of the task like AFK, so it's fine. Any XP is good. Because to be fair, this task is literally just here so I can sort of passively go for the Warhammer without having to do a whole like 3,000 kill grind on these things in one go. But I might end up having to do that anyway if I go a bunch of tasks without getting it. Oh, no, don't run out there. Got in the chili potatoes. Not bad. Oh, specials back up. Heal up a bit. Almost back at full health. How many? Okay, yeah, I've still got a bunch of amethyst darts from the amethyst grind I did the other day. I'm gonna get hit there. That's annoying. Maybe I telegrab a chili potato so I can heal up. Ah, the pendulum bangers are back on. Damn it. I was hoping to kill that one so I could get over it easier. Now, normally I would pick up herbs, but with these it's just not worth it. As I said, just like running out means they jump up and then take ages to come back down, so it really slows down the kills massively. Alright, I'm gonna get hit. Maybe? No. Cool. How many of these have I killed? I don't know. I don't actually know the full amount. I'll check at the guy if I have to bank again. Because I think it says I've got like 1,000 here, but I'm pretty sure I've done more than that. So I'm probably getting close to 50% of the drop rate. Just from Slayer tasks. So that's why I unlocked it so early, to be fair. And it just made sense. The quicker I unlocked it, the more I would just passively get done while I'm doing Slayer. So it's almost like a 0 time grind if I do manage to get it before 99 Slayer. Oh, I was wondering what that sound was. I don't think I've ever seen anyone picking those locks. So I guess there's something in there worth going for. Ooh. Almost misclicked. Well, I did misclick, but I cancelled it essentially. I'm so glad I got the Bone Crusher upgraded, so now I get full prayer XP. That's gonna help. It's essentially double the prayer XP I'm getting now, because it was only giving you half before. And it's not too much, to be honest, but over a lot of tasks it does add up, especially when you're trying to get to 85. Ooh, don't do that. Come on. Right, we've got 149 to go. Earth Battle Staff, I will take that. It is a weird strategy, but it seems to work very well. Just sticking against the wall. Or at least I find it does. It does make it harder to dodge these, but it will do. What is surprising though, what I find in here, is how much the both are still kind of hits pretty strong. Like, I'm not wearing any crystal, just Slayer helm and that, so I just get infinite ammo and I can just keep smacking like 20s. It's a shame you can't wear the other crystal pieces because I think it would speed things up a lot, but you'd take a ton of damage. But definitely wouldn't be worth it, honestly. I think the blowpipe is technically quicker in here, but you go through darts so quick in here, like when I did try it, that it's just not worth it for the time you save, because you would lose all that time making the amethyst darts again, essentially. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, I got it. It's okay. Another 3k. Grab that. If I wasn't using the specs to heal, I'd probably just bring a Ring of Wealth, honestly. So I could just keep picking up the cash without even having to telegrab, but it just makes it so much easier to sustain being in here. The question is, will I go dry for the Dragon Warhammer? Because if I do, then it's going to be probably post 99 Slayer grind. Which would be a bit unfortunate, to be honest. Because that itself is quite far off, so... Oh, dodge. Alright, cool. We got it. Alright, we're back up to full health again. You know, it's nice when they don't spawn the little minion thing. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. Because it makes the kills a lot chiller. I do find it quite troll that they've got a Rune Warhammer drop. So you see Warhammer and you, for a second every time it's like, oh, okay. Even though I've got ground items on, so I know it's not the same colour highlight because of how much more expensive, but... We're up to 100k cash stack already though, so I might be getting like close to 600 if the drops keep up. Which would be nice, because I'm very tempted to buy some bank space, honestly. Oh my god, alright. How big's my streak? I'm on 267 Slayerrr tasks now. No, I don't tend to do any like tutorial skipping or anything, because I'd rather just get the points and then skip that way. Plus, I think most of the tasks I've got, there's a couple I skip, but most of them are ones that I can either AFK, like in the evenings when I am busy, or they're like boss tasks anyway, so it's either something to do that it's going to be relatively interesting, or I can just chill while doing it, so it's not too bad. I know if you're on a main it wouldn't make as much sense, like you want a task that you can cannon mostly, but on an iron or group iron, as I said, cannonballs aren't as worthwhile because you've got to bear in mind you've got the time of actually making the cannonballs as well, rather than just buying them. So Slayerr's definitely a longer skill to get up, but I would like to have it 99. The ability to potentially get a double of a task would be really useful, especially when you're grinding specific bosses or items. I should probably use this. And see what came up on my phone. Ah, okay, I accidentally had my sound on because I needed it on earlier. In case my wife messaged while she was out. Alright. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, they cornered me. Is there any food on the floor? No. Another in med home. To be fair, I did a Revenant's task recently and that was pretty good money. I ended up getting an ancient totem, so that was just a free mill. Well, I say mill, I ended up alching it because I didn't see the point in risking it for like 300k extra. It just made sense to guarantee the money. Especially when, like, now I'm making a bunch of money anyway, so... I don't know what I'll do if I get, like, the 15 mil totem, though, because I think they alch for, like, 10 mil, nearly, but 5 mil is nothing to joke about, but there's a chance of losing it, obviously. If you get killed while trying to hand it in. Alright, might need some chili potato drops in a minute. That would be very useful. How much we done? Another reason I like doing these on task is because they're not too bad to kill, but they're not the fastest, so it's nice just to speed up the kills a little bit. especially as as I said, you can't really wear any or too much damage boosting gear. You're kind of stuck wearing the Shazian armor. So at least having the Slayer helmet, which counts as Shazian armor after the diary, and then obviously the like 20% boost or whatever a Slayer helmet gives. I cannot remember off the top of my head actually, weirdly. Loot half of a key. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly... Yep, and that's exactly why I don't grab stuff. I didn't even get it, that's the annoying thing. But yeah, prime example of why it slows down the kills, because that whole time they're in the air, you're just sort of waiting. Alright. Hey Shipperman, thank you for coming by, I appreciate it. Alright, I do need to... Oh, okay, I misclicked and I went through... Okay, and I almost came back through into the stomp thing. Might get melee attack there. No, okay, we're good. Many misclicks. I feel like that's another thing, is getting impatient while you're here. I want to wait for that to run out, the anti-poison to run out completely. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm only 1k off of Fletcher level. So next time I do Amethyst, that will definitely... Oh, there it is, the Rune Warhammer, the troll drop. Back-to-back hammers, maybe? Maybe we can just squeeze out the dragon. To be fair, if I do get the Dragon Ball Hammer, I am Audi. I'm leaving it. I'm no more Lizardman tasks for me. Because they take so long to get. Plus it means a higher weighting for all the tasks I do actually want to do. Speaking of, I actually get a new block soon as well, don't I? With the Lumbridge Elite Diary, which I'm not too far off. I think it is just the smithing level, which also means I wouldn't need a drum and staff anymore. Which will be very nice little quality of life. Because I quite often do actually forget it. And then end up just having to do another telly out of the place. It's especially annoying if you've got like a long run somewhere. You get there and you're like, ah, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, we haven't had any Lizardman Pangs yet. I'm collecting them because I think it's like 5k you get to create the permanent teleport in your player-owned house. Gonna quickly check that though. I know you can get a bunch from chambers, but there's a chance I might actually get all of the ones I need beforehand, to be fair. Yeah, how many is it? Yeah, 5,000 I need. So many. But it's alright. How many do I have? I've got 1,300 banks just from this, so... As I said, if I do go dry for the Dragon Ball Hammer, there's a good chance I will not only have 99 Slayer by the time I get it, because I'm only doing them on task, but that I have the 5,000 fangs I need for the permanent Xeric's Talisman. Which would be nice, because eventually, when I'm doing more chambers, we'll need that teleport quite frequently. But I also need to get the tablet unlocked, to be fair. Oh no, don't run. Alright, I'm gonna have to go around the corner, or do I just run over here, yeah? Alright, got more fangs over there. Oh. Alright, nearly back at full health again. Honestly, the blowpipe's so good. I'm just gonna risk that one. No, I'm not. I tried to make sure it was mid-attack animation so it couldn't physically do the jump. At least. It was just right next to me, it just felt like a waste. But is it a waste if it's getting me more of them? Not really. Oh, okay, okay, there we go. Close one. Okay. Oh, someone else coming in for their Slayer task. Right, we are on 200k already from this task. So if I do get 500k, I will have a 10 mil cash stack again, which will be nice. It's just nice to see the green again. I feel like the weird thing is, because it's such a rare drop, it's going to be one of those things where it's just going to catch me completely off guard when I do get it. Because every kill you've got the chance, and you're killing so many. So like this task, what have I got, like 5% chance of getting it, I guess, throughout the entire task, something like that, or 5% probability is probably more accurate. Oh, I was meant to do my clues first, wasn't I? Oh well, I'll do the clues after this, but I will see what my next task is to see whether I'm doing the wilderness task or whatever I get. Another rune warhammer. Oh. One day it'll be the one we want. I think, funnily enough, the drop rate is actually lower than it used to be as well. Which is pretty crazy to think about. Because it's still pretty high. I think it's 3k now. I think it used to be 5, if I remember. Yeah, it's 3,000. Well, 1 in 3,000. But if it's not going to give me the Warhammer, give me alcohols, very much appreciated. Right. Definitely going to have to bank. I'm glad I didn't keep the thingy prayer on. What is it called? Deadeye. I've only just unlocked it, so I'm not used to remembering the name of it. But yeah, my prayer was draining like, I think 20% quicker or something like that, so to be fair, I would also be doing extra damage, but yeah, that's just not worth it for how much, I think. It's not like I'm doing an actual boss where using the prayer pot seems worthwhile. This is gonna be a humongous grind, most likely, over the account. Alright. 3,000 charges left of the Bone Crusher. I wish you could get it as a permanent from the Elite. It'd be nice if you could just like pay a certain amount, have it as an infinite one. But I do understand why not as well. Ooh. No, get away from there. Thank you very much. I might have to eat some of these in a sec. Unless I get some nice hits from the blowpipe. Another one, oh my lord. Well, as I said, at least it's an alcohol. If it's not giving me the actual Dragon Ball hammer, at least it's alks. I ran straight back into that. Oh, I'm tanking apparently. Alright. A minute left on the anti-poison. It'd be nice if I could get down to 70 kills there, because that means I managed to do 100 basically in the first inventory. Which means I should definitely be able to do the rest of it in the second inventory. Right, let's get the health back up, hopefully. Oh, I was going to say, please don't melee me. Let's get the anti-poison on again, because I don't really have enough health to be tanking damage. But I also don't want to heal up unless I absolutely have to. I'm gonna have to run. No! Oh, I waited too long. I didn't want to be in melee range. Yeah, let's just heal up a bit. I'm gonna have to bank soon anyway, so it's not the end of the world. You know I'm gonna hit a massive hit now. Oh no. Oh, 4, okay. I was gonna say, well, I would have healed most of it back up. Oh, got melee, but didn't take damage, so that's fine by me. Nearly under 100k left for Slayer for 91. Oh, my neck always gets stiff. Oh, just stretching while there's no little purple demons follow me. Oh, I think I just made the dog jump. I accidentally tapped its paw and I just heard a tinkle. Oh, 5k. Haven't seen 5k cash stack yet on the floor from these. Oh, it's the race. Am I gonna get to 10 mil cash from this task? Would be nice. Plus, if I don't end up being able to use it on bank space, at least the more money I have, the quicker I can get my smithing up. I think I have enough stuff. The problem is that the banked XP plugin doesn't really work well with Giant's Foundry because there's so many variables, so it doesn't actually tell you. It's one of the few things it doesn't. So it's been like the XP I've been getting per bar is completely outperforming anything it's saying, so I don't actually know how much I got banked. So if I am missing anything, I will just buy it. The gold ore, since that is the fastest. Oh, special attack is up. It's looking like I might be able to get to the 75 left, which would be nice. Means I'm progressing this pretty quick, to be honest with you. Got smithing level and would have got this task done in like an hour and a half. Not bad. I saw the purple and thought I thought it was over for a second. All right. Come on. The Warhammer. Nah. Okay. Well, once this one dies, maybe. Oh wait, I don't need to blow pipe yet. I'm back on full health. Nope, Colt. It's like Christmas, but but not. I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest. I'm just sort of ranting to myself. Alright. I should probably get the herb sack, to be honest. I still wouldn't use it here because, as I said, I don't really want to be running away from the wall as much as possible, but... Torsal seed, okay. I will quickly grab that. And of course, you jump in the air, you dick. Alright. I think it's because they're like a 2x2, so I guess on these two walls they can't jump to because of the southwest tile. I'm assuming that's something to do with it. I could be absolutely wrong, of course. How would I know any different? I'm just a humble, simple person. Unless I get the Dragon Warhammer, then I will say I am an absolute god, and I should be recognised as one. That'd be really funny if I got it now, though. That'd be such a dumb way. Okay, I'm kind of glad it wasn't that, to be honest. Would have just been me proclaiming that I'm a god as the clip. Okay. Right, yeah, so got about 100 kills in this inventory, so not bad at all. Unfortunately, it is a lot of prayer pots being used up. Luckily, I do have a lot because my teammate had a bunch of herbs after his 99 herb lore grind, but... Eventually I'll be doing a bunch farming runs as well for herblore, but I'm thinking of trying to get my farming to 99 first before I start doing a ton of herb runs. Again, none of this would be until after the another rune warhammer. None of that would be until after I've done the elite diaries. And then I do actually plan to do the elite combat achievements before grinding any 99s. Because it increases your superior monster chance, which means there's more chance that I'd get an imbued heart before 99 Slayer. Which would be very nice to have out of the way, because that can sometimes take people ages to get. I know my teammate got pretty lucky and got one, which I'm very glad about. It'd be great if he had a Tumican Shadow as well. He's got the eye, so it's still pretty useful, but with Tumicans it would absolutely slap. Alright. Mahogany seed, okay. I guess I should pick it up because it's like a tree seed, but I don't actually know how much XP. Oh, that was bad by me. Pretty much just got back to full health though, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Yeah. Right, 2 more kills and I have got 100 kills done so far. Alright, how much are we on? Why do I keep clicking on the door? Alright. We are 100 kill count in. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but oh my god, I keep clicking this stupid barrier. I probably should have it as walk here. There we go. And that way I have to click shift click to pass it. It's gonna be annoying if I'm in a situation where I need to get out quickly, like I'm lagging or something, but honestly, the amount of times I've ran through it now is ridiculous. Because it's right on the path. 400 coins. Seems a bit low. Maybe rare drop table that was? I don't know. Alright, so another inventory should definitely get this done, at least. And then we can send a more exciting task after the clues. If I am doing the wilderness task, I've never killed Spindle, so we'll see how that goes. First time killing the boss and on the stream, so I'm assuming I'm going to die a couple of times. And there's PKers, so since it is in the wilderness. Right, another out. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Oh, forgot to anti-poison. Oh. If I keep hitting 30s, that would also speed things up magnificently. Alright. You dead? Nope. Okay, come on. Right, so now, there we go. Alright. I didn't realise how little prayer XP overall I got from this. Only 1,400 before that kill. But at the same time, it means I'm getting prayer experience in 0 time, because I wouldn't have buried all these bones. So some prayer experience is better than nothing. Hence why I also bring the Ash Sanctifier pretty much everywhere. Although that's a lot easier to charge up because you just use Death Runes on it. I feel like I'm going to get to like less than 50 kills if I keep killing at the rate I am. To go. I thought I was gonna take all those hits. I was gonna be like, maybe not, maybe I bank now. Alright, they're definitely spreading the fields near me again. Because that is the only thing I can smell currently, unless it's one of the dogs. I'm assuming they are spreading the fields, which is lovely. I'm on nearly 375k, so still again looks like I could get the 10 mil cash stack. That's how I got readjust. Oh. I don't know why my back last couple of days have just been really stiff. Which means I'm having to like adjust more to stay comfortable. At least it's not as bad as today as it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like literally burning. I shouldn't have been stood in the middle here, really, for that. Yeah, I took way too much damage. Because I stood so they were going to be like pretty much both sides at the same time. I'm just going to tank the melee hit. Okay, Xeric's Talisman. That can be changed for 100 fangs, so that's not bad. Video gamer, how are you doing? Not raiding tonight. I am going to be killing bosses. These are sort of like a relatively strong monster. I don't think it'd be classed as a demi-boss, but they do have a really rare drop. I'm glad you're doing good. But yeah, I'm training my Slayerrr up, and I've unlocked these as a task because they've got a rare drop, so it just makes sense that whilst I'm training my Slayerrr level, that I occasionally get these as a task to go for, because they've got a drop that's 1 in 3,000 that I'm going for, and I don't really fancy just grinding it out. I obviously, if I have to at some point, I will. But whilst I'm still getting my Slayerrr level up, it makes sense just to... I like saying 0 time it, as in, because I'm getting the experience anyway, so I'm not really wasting any time. Plus what's really nice is the Slayerrr helm. It gives you a boost to whatever you're killing whilst you're on a Slayerrr task, so it makes technically the grind quicker overall as well. So it's quite nice. They are a little bit annoying to kill because you've got to keep dodging these purple spawns, but they're also pretty decent money. So it could be worse, but I would rather be doing the boss task right now in general. Oh, another rune warhammer. I'm getting absolutely trolled. So the thing, the 1 in 3,000 drop is a dragon warhammer, and dragon is essentially, for anyone that doesn't know, the tier up from rune in most cases. So the funny thing is these have both as a drop, so they have rune warhammer and dragon. So it's like a almost like a troll drop, like, oh, it could have been it. It's not, but we also have these. Alright. One day it will be the rune hammer. Rune hammer? No, dragon. Please give me dragon instead of rune. I don't know. In a minute I'll see how many of these I've killed. I'll try and get this to 50 and then I'll see my actual kill count. Because it's been so long since I've killed these that I don't think all of my kill count is tracked in the client I'm using. This song has been... I've been playing this on repeat, I won't lie. It's just such a fun song, honestly. Alright, come on. But yeah, basically killing these. I've got some clue scrolls I need to do. And then I'm going to be doing the boss on Slayer. But we're going to see, basically I've got two sets of tasks. I've got one which I'm doing wilderness tasks and I've stored that. But I've also got one that's normal Slayer tasks like this where it's not in the wilderness where players can kill me. So I'm hoping I get another boss task on a normal Slayer task, but if not, I will go and do the wilderness one. The only problem is it's the evening UK time, which means Americans are online. So that means the worlds are very populated, and that means the wilderness is a much riskier place to be. Just in general, the more players that are online. Another Rune Warhammer. That's so... I'm getting trolled. At least I got a clue scroll as well. But yeah, just the best times to do wilderness content is normally when it's quiet. So I think UK time it's normally the morning. Because it's sort of like you're players online Europe based, and early in the morning people are normally not on. But I don't have that luxury to just not. Oh. To not go for it. Because I have a lot of wilderness tasks I want to do. Another, oh my, I've had so many this task. How rare even are they? Because that is insane how many I've got. That is something we'll look at as well. Right. Right, this one I am actually going to leave. I keep forgetting to actually just leave. I'm assuming I'm not getting anything. I'll head towards the exit. Yep, okay, cool. Oh wait, Rune Warhammer's only 1 in 31. Okay, that I'm wrong then. But the Dragon Warhammer is the 1 in 3000. So the Rune Warhammers aren't as rare as I thought they were from them. But I'm getting trolled by them today. Oh wow, I'm almost oh wait, I'm not almost at... Once I get to 1500 Lisman Shamans, then I'm at the halfway to the drop rate. So I'm getting close to halfway. But again, that doesn't mean I'm guaranteed it at 3000 either. So yeah, this could be a long one. Alright, let's teleport out. Let's get my stats back up, get some more supplies. But I now have capped out how many hard clues I can hold. So let's get all this in. Get a couple more range pots, a couple more antidotes. And then as many prayer potions as I can hold. And keep one gap. Right, go back. It's a little bit of a run back, but does help having the fairy ring in the house. Alright, 45 left, then we'll see what my next task is. It's a shame it's not a 50th task, because then I'll go and get one from the other Slayer Master for the extra points, but... And it'd be an easy teleport out. Ironically, teleporting just up the mountain from here. Over there. Alright, hopefully no one's logged in and taken the world, but... Shamans are relatively... killed relatively often, to be fair. Right, let's go in. Oh, yep, shift click. Oh. Some of them was in my eye for a second. And not just my eyeball. Alright. I would like it if I could actually hit them. Right, I'm gonna have to run under you. I forgot. I always forget about this song until it comes on there. But I absolutely love it. I used to listen to it all the time, to be fair. Rune Battle Axe. Okay, well, it's not a Warhammer. Alright. It's looking like I am going to be up to a 10 mil cash stack from this. So we'll see the lovely green. Oh, yeah, definitely looking like it. Okay, cool. It's been a while since I've had the green cash stack again. Slayerrr has been treating me nice. If I ever make another account for any reason, definitely doing Slayerrr earlier than I ever have. Like, I did not realise the importance for late game Slayerrr on how much money it keeps generating for you. Alright, 41 left and then we're out of here. Unless I get the Dragon Warhammer, then... Actually, no, at this point I'll just finish out the task anyway, in case I somehow get a second one. Because it would still be useful for the team, but... If I ever get one at, like, the start of a task, I am, cancelling the rest of the task, and, removing this from being unlocked. Delocking? I don't even know what it'd be, because it's not blocking it, because that's a separate mechanic. Alright. Oh, I should probably use this up. I've got special attack. No point not when I've got more than 50. Getting all of the alks now. I tend to alk anything that's like 10k or more. That is an item that I don't need, at least. Like a rune med helm is just basically a free 10k. I'm never going to use it. Unless there's like a new clue step that needs it. I don't think I need them anymore. Or anything. Mystic Earth stuff. Wow, I really am just getting alks. Oh, wasn't meant to do that. Well, it didn't jump, so that's the main thing. Ran straight into that, but that's okay. Did that not drop anything? I guess I hit the nothing on the rare drop table. But that's okay. The rare drop table doesn't have too much that I actually need these days. Ironically, I think I just hit it again. That's got to be pretty rare. Back-to-back rare drop table. At least I don't think these can just drop sapphires normally. Honestly, I'm making so much money right now. The rate I'm getting Alks at, it's almost quicker than some actual bosses. Since I've come back for the second trip. That's pretty nuts, honestly. More Alks? Don't mind if I do. Oh, I should have probably walked away before alking, but that's or telegrabbing. Alright, 33 left, so I don't think I'm getting it. What is there, like a 1% probability or probably less than that I get a Warhammer with this much left? Oh, Dragon Warhammer specifically. Alright. This way I'm mentally prepping myself for after the clues having to do a wilderness task, but I feel like I'm gonna be mentally prepped for that, and then I'm gonna get Cerberus, which would be any sort of Hellhound task. Alright. Come on. So if I'm getting like 172 kill tasks, let's say 150 is the average, and that's probably a low estimate, very low estimate considering this is 172. That means it should take me 20 of these tasks, roughly, on average, to get Dragon Ball Hammer, which is pretty insane, honestly. Considering it means I haven't even had 10 so far, by the looks of it. Another Rune Warhammer. But again, if you're not giving me the dragon, then at least you're giving me Alks. So keep them coming. Okay, let's just go over here because I'm going to get exploded on. Okay, I still did. Alright. I mean, yeah, we've got a bunch of XP this task at least. How much XP have I got so far? 20k, really? I didn't realise that. I mean, I guess they're pretty high health, like 150 per one. They have an XP bonus. You normally get XP based on how much health they have, but sometimes stuff with extra mechanics and stuff gives you more XP than the normal to make up for the fact. 157, so a slight XP boost. Very slightly. Alright, oh god, okay. I can't believe how high my stats actually are these days, to be honest. This is the highest level account I've had by far. Even the account I made when Old School first came out didn't get to this level, which is pretty insane because on a group iron it technically takes quite a bit longer for some of the skills as well. And you can't just buy stuff out. So I think I've done pretty well. It definitely helps having teammates though. Like one of the teammates is an absolute carry. Like they have achieved so much already. I think they're close to maxing now, to be honest. But I think they might be holding off on it until after sailing, because I said to them that it might not be worth it, especially if you're going to have to essentially re-get the use of the cape straight after you've unlocked it. But still, they are absolutely beasting it. Right, after this one, 20 kills to go. We're getting through it. Right, let's heal up again. I hit a 1, so I held absolutely shit all. I should probably use a ranged put. Get more damage off. And I need to antidote again. I'm so glad they last like 12 minutes as an anti-poison. Oh, get out of that. I was expecting about 500k from this task, but I might even get 700 if I get a couple of lucky alks before the end. Which I say that and I get another one. Oh, no. Wrong spell. Please let me get it. Thank you very much. Right, let's use a special attack, heal up some more. I keep hitting 1s every time I use it. I'm pretty sure it isn't exclusively allowed to hit 1. I've just been very unlucky the last 2. Alright, there we go. There's a lot of spawns there for a second. Another rune warhammer, Jesus. I've definitely been getting these at quicker than a 1 in 30 rate or whatever. So maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's leading me up to get a dragon warhammer last kill. That would be very nice. Oh, I actually hit at least, and then I got damaged straight away, so I don't think I even healed really. I think I healed the amount I took in damage just then. Room med helm. Alright, we are getting absolutely stacked cash-wise right now. Right, there we go. If I alch at the right time, I can basically not lose any attacks. Which I should probably keep in mind, because that should speed it up a little bit. Alright, 12 kills left. Almost there, folks. And then we go and get third age. Hey, I hit. Nice. It's nice when you actually heal up from the special attack that's exclusively here with me to try and help me. Oh, I need to stretch again. Oh, as I said, my back is super stiff recently. For no apparent reason. Right, let's get away from melee range. Rune chain body, alright. When I can eventually make rune level stuff smithing, I've probably got so much money I can make just from that. Like, there's so many rune bars and runite ore in the bank. From just general Slayerrr drops and bosses. Alright. I'm hoping not to have to use another unstoke, to be honest. 6 minutes should hopefully be enough to kill the last 8. Oh, no. Be nice if I actually hit. There we go. I didn't realise I let my prayer get solo that. Alright, come on, Warhammer. Nope, alright. It is very much looking like we might end up with the full Lizardman fangs before we go to chambers. Not go to chambers, but get Dragon Warhammer at least. I'm assuming I'm probably going to be sending chambers before I get it, to be honest with you. I've got Vandal's God Sword, so it will do. It's still defense reducing, and I didn't even have that previously when I was trying to do level 300 TOA. Alright. Are we gonna get it? Nope. Nearly 800k from this task is absolutely crazy. As I said, normally I get like 500. So, done pretty well in terms of the alks. I'm pretty sure I'm over drop rate on them. Right, is that 3 left by the looks of it? So then we'll go and test and see what that task is. Test and see what the task is. See what my next normal Slayer task is. All right. I pretty much made 800k here, so that is pretty crazy for this task, honestly. So can't complain in terms of the elks, but it looks like we're doing the full task without Dragon Warhammer. Let's just get this last kill, see if I get it. It would be funny last kill. It would be funny if I hit 1, please. Alright, come on. Come on, what are you giving me? Nothing. Alright, well, it's done. Alright, let's go to the bank and let's go and get my Cramja gloves. Oh wait, actually, before I go and get my next Slayer task, look at that, the 10 mil cash stack. Beautiful. Don't know why I've got caps lock on, but it doesn't matter. Let's go. Oh, Jad task, okay. Well, yeah, let's do Jad task. I'll tell you what. Just got a Jad task, but I'm thinking I might send the Wilderness one first and see how it goes. If the Wilderness is absolutely packed, then I'll come back for the Jad task. But otherwise, because I do want a chance at the pet. But otherwise, let's try Spindle. Actually, why did I bank that? I need to... I probably should have also swapped my task there rather than going all the way around. But it's fine. We're going to go and do our Wilderness task, which is 80 spiders. But we're going to use that to be able to do the boss variant on task. Alright, so let's swap. Thank you very much. Right, let's... I cannot remember the mechanics. I watched a video earlier because I've never killed it before. Why is that the icon for spiders? Alright. I guess because there's the, like... level 2 variants, but... Actually, I think I'm going to use Black D'hide. Chaps, I don't fancy the risk because I think now I don't lose any. Yeah, I lose nothing of value. Okay, so Wilderness beyond 20. Yeah, so still good. All right. So unless I get a super good item, then we risk nothing. But just in case, I mean, what would I risk if I got a good item, I guess? Are they in value order? I think they are, right? So, like, if I got a... I don't actually know what my most valuable thing is. I'm not going to take it with me, but just to check. Yeah, so it does it in value order. Okay, cool. So I could lose my Slayer helm, which would be pretty rough because I don't have an additional black mask, but that's fine. That's only if I get a good drop, to be fair. So I'm sure it will be fine. Right. Right, actually, if we're going to be using potions, we should probably just use the prayer pots. Unless I get drained stats. I don't think I'll get drained stats in here, right? Because there'd be no point bringing the range potions. Well, we got some blighted stuff, so we're going to use those. We don't really want to use normal manta rays if we are able to use the blighted ones, since they can only be used in the wilderness. Alright, so this is my rough setup for going in there. I was bringing crystal eggs before, but I don't want to risk it because I have to have protect items, so if I lag or anything, that could be a big issue. And almost guarantee I lose my Slayer helm, which I don't really fancy doing. Alright, let's go to Corporal Beast. And let's see how this goes. I've got skull prevention on, I think. Yep. Always make sure I've got that on. What's that? Skeletal Tomb, Web Chasm. I didn't realise how close these were to the Ferox. Okay, there's someone here. Let's just switch worlds. Oh my god, is there just people on every world? Or is there gonna be people on every world? Alright, doesn't look like there's anyone here. Alright, so you have to pay a 50k fee to go in, apparently. There we go, it's paid. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's ranged. Oh, mage, okay. I forgot the darts. I'm an idiot. You're meant to bring darts to kill the spiderlings. So does it move every time it's going to change attacks? I guess it does. Oh, get off of that. Jesus. Okay, that does a lot of damage. So then ranged. Okay, cool. So you just have to wait till it moves. And then it's going to go mage. I'm assuming it will... Oh, no. Oh my god, okay. I'm absolutely tanking right now. Okay, get out of that. Is it draining my run? I don't know if I'm going to get the kill, to be honest. Alright, I got my first kill, but because I forgot the darts, I was absolutely taking a ton of damage there. At least I got a bunch of anglerfish. I'm just checking I actually got the clip of that. For the series, yeah, okay, cool. Right, so what did we learn there? Don't be an idiot for a start. That normally helps. Okay, yeah, we'll do a house teleport in a second. Actually, let's just do that now to restore everything. I think it would have helped a lot if I didn't, you know, forget the darts. Right, so let's take, I don't know, like 100? I guess 50 is probably more reasonable, right? Right, so let's take that. We're gonna take some prayer pots. I don't think I'm gonna actually need too many prayer pots, judging by how little damage I was doing. Okay, let's go like that. And let's try again. I didn't even get a chance to really use a looting bag. I'm gonna just double check the Spindle wiki guide because do I need like a stamina? Like, it is suggesting to bring a stamina, right? That is another thing I should have done then. Right, let's try this again. Right, after struggling for the first kill, we now have a better setup and a stamina, so I don't absolutely get my energy drained. So let's see how this one goes, shall we? Again, this is in the wilderness, so people can come and kill me if they want, which is a bit risky, which is why I'm basically bringing 3 strong items, because you keep your 3 most expensive, and then just cheap, easily replaceable stuff. I don't know what the entry fee discount is about, but let's go in. Oh, okay. Oh, I got attacked. That's so annoying. Because now I can't log out, can I? Or switch worlds. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, you can peek. You don't know this cave well enough to. Oh, seriously? You have to kill it multiple times to see? That's so annoying. I didn't know that was even a thing that you had to kill multiple times first. Oh. Alright. So basically we desperately need to get 20 kill count then. So we can actually see if anyone's in there without having to keep running in. Oh, come on. Every single world. Getting absolutely slapped. All I'm trying to do is find a free world. Alright. Eventually, I should probably find a way of switching worlds without it showing up on the stream. There we go. That's better. There we go. Run out of that. There we go. That's less damage already. I think I have to change now. Yeah. We're also going to drink stamina. All right. Okay, this kill's going way better. Move out the way. Yeah. Okay, so it's the little spiderlings that were causing a lot of problem. I'm hoping to get more supplies so I can extend the trip more than anything. Oh no, still. Alright, this kill has gone significantly better now that I actually brought the right gear. 14k, not bad. Right, just picking all that up. Okay, let's get out melee range for a start. That would help, wouldn't it? Move out the way, coolio. We're better. There we go. Doing a bit of wilderness bossing. Let's go. I'm an absolute pro, really. Definitely not my second ever kill on this boss. Right, get the spiderlings. I might mark those because they're so small. They're kind of hard to see. But yeah, we need 20 kill count. So I think minimum I'm going to try and get that tonight. Because to be able to peek properly, which is kind of crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing until literally I tried to. But I think 20 kill count also gives us a combat achievement, so... Right, there we go. Makes them a bit easier to see, doesn't it? Oh, come on. Keep hitting the 40s. To be fair, if I had multiple Slayer helmets, I probably would bring the crystal legs for the extra damage. But because I don't, it's going to be such a pain to actually... I'm just going to go for the kill. I think they die, right? I'm assuming they die if I actually hit. Another 14k, crazy. Let's get my prayer back up. I think once I get to level 108 boost, I will boost back up. But yeah, I think getting supply drops is where it's at here. If I could get more manta rays, that'd be great, because I'm trying to use up as many of the blighted supplies as possible. That way I'm not wasting my own stuff. Just stuff that I've actually got from the wilderness anyway. So it makes it even less risk. Oh, nope, still ranged. I probably should count the attacks really, but I think most of the time it moves before changing. Right, let's move away from the web. Coolio, got out of it. And I'm assuming that's ranged now. No, it's still mage. Right, get the spiderlings. Oh. I mean, at least it's a relatively simple boss. So it's quite chill. Takes a little bit to kill, but, you know. That's fine. It's got some potentially great drops. Like the Void Waker gem. Would be really nice. I know technically Venenatus is Venenitus, I don't know, has a better drop rate for it, but it's in multi and is recommended with a team. So unless I do it with my teammate at some point, I'm probably always going to do this version. Holy, I just got absolutely slapped. Crazy how much damage it actually does when you're off prayer. Limperu, okay. Alright, let's get a range boost going. Assuming that's mage. Nope, still range. Alright. To be fair, it's going to be quite awesome if I do get something good here. The pet would be awesome. Like, wilderness pets, just, they look pretty cool in general. And obviously with the added risk, you're going to try and PK me, aren't you? Did I get out? Yes, I did. Okay, wow. I had time to check if it was a PKer as well, so they were slower than me. Alright. Well, how much kill can we on? We're on 4. We need like 26 more kills before we can actually check properly. So the loot I've had isn't great so far. I think I was actually getting better at lizardmen shamans, but it's fine. Right, we'll bank it anyway, and we'll get the next supplies out. But now I know what I'm doing. This is much chiller, boss. I'm probably going to run out of manta rays at some point, to be honest, but that's okay. I might just have to do normal crime runs at some point. Right, maybe we have a couple of house tabs, just so we can get my stats back up quickly. Alright. And I guess I can just go thingy from here. I wonder if I can just go straight back there. Like, it's almost the psychology of a PKer. Are they gonna camp it and wait for me to go back, or are they gonna assume that I'm not gonna go back there because I'm gonna get PK'd and not and not go for me? That's the question. I think I'm going to risk going again. If I see the person again, so I can see their name, so Triple I Skies. If they come back, then we know that they're just going to camp this world and I'm fucked, essentially, for this world. But if they don't, then I can just, oh, I can finish my kill. Cool. Well, we'll see. We might be able to finish the kill. I didn't know that it just stayed low health if no one was in it. Oh my god. I pretty much should always stay high health just in case then someone does come into PK. Oh no, you don't want to be in that. Okay. I was too busy trying to see if I could see the entrance while I'm here. Come on. I'm just going to go for the kill. 6 health is not worth killing the birdlings, surely. Unless they stay. Do they stay? Ooh, Blighted Super Restores. That's the stuff. That means I don't have to use my own supplies. Oh, don't want to be attacking that. Okay. Fine. We want to use the darts on that thing, but they're hard to click, the bastards. Okay, still ranged. And then you'll move when you're going to do mage. Then move out the way of the web attack. Alright, cool. Nope, still mage. I guess it was just trying to get in a better position to attack. Attack that, attack that. Oh, seriously? Yeah, he's just gonna camp, isn't he? Okay, cool. Well, yeah, the same person, so I can't use that world. I'm gonna have to find a different one. Oh. I don't even think I put anything in the looting bag, yeah. Alright, let's just have house tabs, because that way I can at least get my stats back up before I go. Right, I guess we got to find a new world. Because that person is just going to camp that world. Probably just switching between a few, so I'm going to switch at least a few worlds. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's go on a full world. Because it's going to be harder for a PK to swap to. Because if loads of people are on it, then sometimes you physically cannot get into the world. So they're not going to be able to just hop in and come for me. Oh, I can't wait till I can check this. So yeah, I definitely want to get at least 20 KC tonight, if possible. There's obviously the chance that I just can't. Nope, there's a person here, so let's just run out. That's annoying. Let's just swap worlds again. Oh, there's a person every world. What? I didn't realize there was so many people that were killing Spindle. Jesus. Alright. I need to go onto the World Hopper plugin, to be honest. Control Shift right, okay. Is there a way? Oh, come on. Every single world, man. I'm just gonna keep running through people's fights. Oh, that's like 7 worlds there's been people. Alright. I've also just found the world hop message in chat, so now I can get rid of that, and then hopefully it should just do it without telling everyone what world I'm on. Yeah, cool. Right. Oh, come on. Right, we've got a world. Maybe. I don't think I'm gonna get the kill though, right? It'll count as a kill count towards the 20, I'm assuming. But I don't think it'll count as a kill for loot. I don't know why I've got anti-venom. I'm assuming I need it for some reason. Next time I have to teleport out, I'll look up why I actually need it. Because there's a chance I don't actually need to. Alright, we want to stay out melee range for a start. Alright. Does that count as my kill? Nope, it doesn't. Right. So if I can get a few kill count, that'd be nice. Get out. There we go. Oh wait, I'm bringing an anti-venom. That's even... Yeah, why do I need an anti-venom here? Oh, we'll find out. Alright, getting some decent hits. Oh, get out of that. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm still stunning it back. Alright, try and use up those blighted restores first. That way. use a bit less of my own supplies. Why am I still praying the wrong thing? Some would say I'm stupid. Especially my wife. To be fair, she has to deal with my dumb ass daily, so that's real commitment right there. Alright, we are gonna just get that. I'm assuming that's mage. Nope, still ranging me. Come on. Please, just get the kill. I would like to get at least one kill count this trip. Oh my god, please. I'm just not hitting. There we go. Super combat potion, alright. Alright, we're gonna just pick those up, super combat, and then close that back up. Oh, I'd love to be able to bring the other bit of crystal with me. To be honest, like it would increase the damage by quite a bit. But yeah, until I get more black masks, I at least need one more black mask to upgrade the combat dummy in the player-owned house, because that has some niche uses with the ancient mace, being able to sort of overheal your prayer in a sense, which is good for things like Inferno or like specific combat tasks where you're trying to use as get as much out of your supplies as possible. So I want at least another one for that, and then I might make some spare Slayer helms for the wilderness tasks. But to be fair, I haven't had a cave horror task in absolutely ages. So hopefully next time I get a task there, I'll actually get a black mask or 8. Alright, restores, that's pretty good. Alright, that means I can stay a bit longer by the looks of it. Maybe. Depends on my prayer switches, to be fair. Because I've been absolutely planking them. I'm assuming you're going to do your bastard attack. There we go. Oh, come on, really? What level are you? Really? Are you actually going to try and... What gear did they even have? What was the point in trying to PK someone in that? Alright. Alright, well, I guess we're bringing these. Yeah, I'm going to quickly check why I even need anti-venom. Do I need an anti-venom? I guess the anti-venom's just for player killers, so, like, my goal is to get out before a player killer comes in there, so I guess I'll just go with not bringing them. And then bring some more prayer pots and food. and hope that I don't get killed. Well, now the question is that player gonna camp it? That's the real one. Like, I just want to get the 20 kill count because then I can peek properly. So it makes it a lot less annoying if I have to run all the way back. But if I can go back there and finish off this kill, that does count as a kill count as long as no one else attacked it. Unfortunately, content like this does get more frustrating as a Iron Man kind of account because, yeah, if you get hit off it and then someone attacks it even once, then you just get absolutely screwed. So I'm going to risk it. And if the same guy comes back, then we switch roles again a few times. But it looks like no one's attacked this, so we should be okay. Okay, you're gonna... Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm getting a lot of people coming in today. Jesus. Alright. I'm gonna be greedy. That's the same kill twice in a row. Someone's come for me. But I'm like, they're different. They were different PKs, and I've got it to like half health, so I'm gonna just send it again and hope for the best. Hey, Shipperman, I appreciate you lurking. Oh, God. Okay, right. Yeah, we'll just send it again. Like as I said, once I got the 20 kill count, it's going to be less worth me staying on the same world if there's a PK, but while I'm trying to get the kills just to be able to peek, it's probably worth it. Right, what's crazy is I stayed on this world after 2 sets of PKs and I still got the kill, so I will take that any day. I was genuinely thinking that I just wasn't going to get that one. Alright, so it seems like at least those 2 PK. I mean, if one of them comes back, I will just completely switch, but if they don't come back, then there's a good shot that I can just go for the kill regardless. I guess PKs probably also go for the 20 kill count because they are need to be able to peek so they don't have to enter and run all the way through and lose a bunch of health if there's no one in here to kill. That's an interesting I guess that was purposeful. Alright, come on. Get out of the web. Awesome. Alright, I'm just going for the kill. Come on, just hit. The spiderlings die if it... Okay. Coins. Food's good though. Alright. Why'd you always run at that point? I don't understand. Jesus, that was a quick attack. That was like a one-tick switch. Alright. Nope. Get out of the web, thank you very much. Oh, whoa, don't run into it, Jesus. Alright. The thing is, I think Spindle's meant to be pretty decent GP an hour, but I'm actually getting worse GP than Lizardman, which is crazy. I'm either getting unlucky with the drops, or I guess it's just also because I'm using very low risk gear for this. Alright, 10 KC, half, oh, Venatus Adept, cool. We're halfway to being able to actually scout whether it's available or not. All right. Oh, dodge the web. Thank you very much. Alright, oh yeah, it does. Of course, it's not count as an instance and the stuff disappears. Otherwise, how would people be able to PK you? Because I left some of the food drops on the floor, thinking I would be able to go back and get it in a minute. Oh well, it's all good. Oh shit. Yeah, I have got my world hidden. I've changed it so that it doesn't come up in chat when I use the quick hop now as well. I mean, to be fair, I haven't got enough people viewing for it to be a real problem yet, but I'm pretty sure when I quick swap it doesn't come up. But if it does, I need to find a way of hiding it properly. If I get a decent amount of views at any point. Where people stream sniping is actually a risk. But to be fair, my risk is pretty much nothing. Unless I get a good item, and then I would risk the Slayerrr helm. I just want to get the 20 kill count so I can actually scout. Nice, keep getting the super restores. I like that very much. And the good thing about both though is that I get to have Rada's Blessing, which is also pretty much a 0 risk. Yeah, did you know about the 20 kill mechanic thing where you can't peek? Like because I was trying to peek, I was like, why is it not telling me? So more than anything, I want to get that so I can at least see when a world's free rather than having to run through like 10 people's kills to find a free one. I do have a Jad task as well, so if it starts getting quite heavy in terms of PKs, I'll probably switch to that, but I do want to at least get the 20 kill count so I can peek and make it a lot easier. Ooh, 41, nice. That isn't even a max hit somehow. Yeah, I was saying earlier that if I manage to get... I need a black mask to upgrade the combat dummy. So I'm hoping to get one on a cave horror task. But if I get a bunch of black masks, what I'm thinking is I'll create a bunch of Slayer helms. So that way I can do Wilderness Slayer and risk the Slayer helm. And that means I can actually bring like crystal legs, which will increase my damage quite a bit. Alright. I'm enjoying getting the restores because that means, as long as I don't die with them, I can use those for future kills rather than using my own. Oh yeah, definitely, but because we don't have one. For now, this is probably the best I've got. Oh fuck. So yeah, I think that a crossbow would definitely be nice, but obviously that will just hopefully come from a Revenant task. Which, by the way, I don't know if you do it as well, but I'm also sculling for the Revenant Slayer task to give it the absolute max chance of getting one of the items. So I'm basically, the only way I figured out I could do it is if I protect item and essentially I risk the blowpipe if I get smited. Because I'd that's the only way I figured I've got good damage. I guess I could just bring like a magic shortbow, but which I might do next time because I realised there was a lot of PKs at Revenant. But it did make the task pretty quick, I won't lie. And realistically, if we get like a crossbow or something, then we'll also be risking that at Revenants if we're sculling for best opportunity. So I guess it's a good practice with something that I can technically get back a bit quicker. No guarantees, obviously, but Zora kills are relatively quick. Right, so you're still ranged, and then next time you move, you're mage. Alright, move out the way. Oh, I ran straight onto it. Fuck. Right, it's looking like it may be worth banking after this kill. But we're getting there. We're getting close to the 20. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you'll have to let me know if you do that as well. Use Vorkathing on main. Oh, nice. I didn't realize you got to that point on the main. Yeah, fair enough. But do you skull on Slayerrr tasks? On that note. Gone 1.3, skull on task and not had one. Yeah. Fair enough, yeah, so probably not worth risking it. The problem is there'd be so much quicker Revenant kills as well. So it means you could get the other items quicker. Alright, let's get out of there quick. Yeah, fair enough. I guess I probably wouldn't use it. I guess I could use it on task. Let's bank the loot. Go again. Alright, let's do 6 of those. And then a bunch of these. Because I didn't protect. Yeah, you've lost items because you didn't protect them. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? It's like high risk, high reward content. Which is also what I kind of like about it, to be fair. It is very interesting. I was using my blowpipe, but there's obviously the chance I could use my lose that, and then I'd have to go and get another one. Yeah. So maybe I should switch to magic shortbow. I did the whole task there with that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Good luck to those people. Yeah, exactly. It's so I guess I should. It's just that it would be so slow with magic shortbow, surely. And obviously both, there's absolutely no chance I'd risk that. I probably should have got some more darts, but I've still got 25, so I should be alright. Alright, can we get the 50k, see? Oh, get out the web. Yeah, true. I mean, if we ever get to the point where we've got duplicates of stuff, I think it may be worth doing both. I mean, to be fair, I think Revenants, people were going to PK you regardless, so I think... That's why I was standing at Orcs, so I could literally, as soon as I see someone that looks like a PK, just click. But to be honest, I quite enjoyed the task. Because obviously there's a chance of getting some insane loot. Oh my god, I'm not even going to be able to pick all that up in time. Just going to click. Right, let's get rid of these. Rev Knights. Yeah, I've heard about the Revenant Knights save spot. The problem is it's quite a known area, so I just preferred the being able to just instantly tell you out if there's someone in PK gear, or if like you see. Like, obviously there's still risk, like, because sometimes you see people running about and you're like, well, they don't look like a PKer, so I'm gonna just assume that they're in there as well. Because I didn't want to just tell you out at every opportunity, otherwise, like, when people were just running in there to get kills themselves. So it's that, weighing up how, how much are they likely to kill you. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I think if we get to the point where we've got like a bunch of gear that's we've got just a ton of duplicates of for whatever reason, it may be worth risking the sculling. Just simply because the increased drop rate is just so much. But yeah, I guess at the moment it's probably worth just bringing better gear. I think a hardcore probably just tellies every time, yeah. That's what I would do if I was going for it. And to be honest, if I do ever play a hardcore, I'm not gonna not go for like wilderness stuff like the magic imbued cape. Like, I think that's part of the fun of it. If you play it, at least for me, if I'm playing a hardcore, is to see how much like crazy gear, like wilderness gear as well. Like, how cool would that be to have some insane wilderness gear on a hardcore? I mean, the one benefit of being on a hardcore, I guess, in that sense, is that you don't care about bringing your best gear. Because if you die, you basically lose your account. If you're only doing it for the hardcore, like I would, status, like I would be. So you could literally bring like full tank gear and everything and like brews and all sorts of shit. So if you don't tell you out in time, you're still okay. The tank for a bit. I mean an advantage is in you're more likely to survive. Because bear in mind, we bring, I'm assuming you like me bring like absolute minimum risk. So you've got a lot less tankiness than like someone that would be bringing like their absolute best. That's what I mean. Like if you're playing a hardcore, you wouldn't be worried about losing the gear. You'd be worried about losing your hardcore status. So you'd bring the absolute best gear you could. Oh yeah, of course it would be. But to be fair, most PKs that I've encountered, as soon as they see you, regardless, try and TB you, or I had one in full Torva run up and like spec me twice. Like if they'd actually tried to teleblock me, I would have actually got out before the teleblock, but they got the first claw spec and they were just stood there waiting to do a second when I tellied out. Maybe, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's a good strategy if you think about it. Just full Torva claws, like very hard to deal with if you're not quick enough. Because like I was praying mage, so that could have quite easily been a kill. And if I wasn't paying attention to my prayer, maybe could have smited. Never know. But I'm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nearly died, but. Alright, Slayerrr enhancement. I don't know if that's ever going to actually be useful for me, but it's there. Avenge Saxon DDS, what, so I can spec them back? Be great for us if someone was doing a Darok peek. Oh, here we go. Almost. I'm at 17 KC, so 3 more to go. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. I'm still gonna risk it though, because like earlier, no one came back onto the world to try and PK me after that, so I'm wondering if I can get away with just going back again. And thank you. Hopefully. I've got 62 spiders left, so I know the evening's pretty active PK time, to be honest. So I did say if it's pretty active, I will go and do my Jad task instead. So although it's getting kind of late, so I don't know. The Jad task is like 30 to 40 minutes. I think I'm going to go back on the same world, to be honest. I'll risk it. If the person comes back, obviously I'll switch world. If they don't come back, then I get to stay on the world for a bit longer. I'm now nearly 90k XP left till 91. Decent. Oh, I'm very tempted. It depends how quick these kills are. Alright, so I can finish off my kill, maybe. Are you maging? Yep. You're not at the start of the fight, are you? You're partway through. Yeah, because now if this person doesn't come back, then I actually get to get the rest of my kill. What, what spindle? Yeah, I don't know. I guess it was because it was mid-fight, so technically it was still looking for the person it was fighting. which was me, but I don't know. Well, I'm not explaining myself very well. I know what I mean. That's the main thing. Oh, let's actually pray the right thing. Move out the way. I got hit by one of it. Oh, that's not good for me, is it? Don't really want to be in melee range. Unless I was meleeing. Oh, come on. Okay, we're good. It should be mage soon, right? Yeah. $200 death runes, some angers. They will be good at some point. Especially if I do end up doing a more risky But yeah, I'm thinking at some point, once I do have like multiple Slayer helms, I'll definitely start upping the risk in terms of being able to lose a Slayer helm if my protection prayer drops. Because I'll have protection prayer, I'll have the protect item on anyway. But that way, if it does go down, I only lose the Slayer helm. I'm going to wait for them to get closer so I don't get dragged into it like I did earlier. I guess another good thing about killing this with range is you get to kill it from... You can kill it from over here, so you've got more time for PK to be able to go over to you. Alright, come on. Why am I still stood in it? I'm an idiot. I'm not killing them. Another 14k. Alright, if I can just get this last kill. Then it doesn't matter because I can just do this task a bit easier. Like, definitely with tasks like this is the sort of thing I would potentially hop on before work and do a few kills quick when the wilderness is less active as well. Which is another reason I want the peak, because if I've got like 15 minutes or like 20 minutes before I need to work, then at least I can quickly find a world, get a few kills, pop off, find kind of thing. I don't know what I was gonna say. I said find, but I don't know what I'm finding. My sanity. Avoid Waker Gem from Spindle. Who knows? Who knows? Ah, fuck. Praying wrong. Alright, come on, please. Alright, just hit a 25. Alright. We got the 20th kill, so now we can actually scout. Oh, 250 red spider eggs as well. And we got Venenatus Veteran. Beautiful. I think that's the only combat tasks here, to be fair. It was just the 10 and 20. I'll quickly check, but maybe I should check when I'm not in the wilderness. I can imagine getting a 20 kill count as even more of a bastard if you are on a hardcore. Because you literally have to run through people's rooms and take damage. Spider eggs are very useful though. That's a lot of restores I can make now. I'm at least gonna stay here until I have to leave because of a PK again. All right. Come on. You're gonna mage me. Yep. Oh. Magic seed, okay. I'm gonna take the anglers because that might extend my trip a bit here actually. It's a wilderness task. So I wouldn't be able to do that, unfortunately. But to be fair, the whole point of me doing the wilderness Slayer task is so I can do the bosses on task. As I said, I've set up my block list specifically for that purpose. Of being able to just I think it was after skips I said 70% chance of doing like either like zombie pirates or being able to do a boss variant like Spindle, like the other ones that I cannot remember the name of currently. So it's like I can get my Slayer up and passively sort of go for a Void Waker. Plus, I don't know, it's kind of fun. And if I don't have any good Slayer tasks on my normal Slayer tasks, then it means I've got something interesting to kill on stream while I'm getting my Slayer up. The high risk, high rewards. Plus, you did say yourself that the wilderness bosses tend to give you a bunch of GP. Oh boy. So I'm fine with that. I think I've got like a kill left in this inventory. I think it'd be sick to get one of the wilderness pets as well, honestly. Or all of them, but that's probably not realistic. Plus, you never know. Since I'm doing oh yeah, and Revenants was in that 70%, sorry. Oh boy. So yeah, after skips, bosses, Revenants, and Zombie Pirates is 70%. And I think the other tasks are built to be as quick as possible. So you spend most of the time doing bosses or other content that's going to give you good drops. Yeah, definitely banking after this trip. Or this kill. I'm glad I got the Deadeye prayer from our Raw Titans grind the other day. Alright, last kill of this inventory. What do we get? Chaos Runes. Yeah, I definitely don't have time for a Jad task now, so I think I'm just going to continue this for a little bit. Not for very much longer, but at least get a few more kills if I can. Alright, I didn't get any more thingies. So we're going to have to go back to the prayer pots. But that's okay. We are running out of Blighted Manta Rays, so we might have to switch to the Anglers. But maybe worth saving the Anglers for other content in the wilderness. Like, the PKs here, it seems a lot easier to escape, so I'm thinking Anglers may be better for Revenants, where people are literally logging in, like, underneath you. But yeah, I think if we get super far into our accounts on here, I mean you pretty much are, but I mean if I get like maxed and we have a bunch of endgame gear, especially if I get Grandmaster combat achievements any day, I think I'll definitely do a hardcore. Like peek. Hey, look at that! I can peek in the cave, and there's no one there. I should have got more darts. So I might have to tally in a couple of kills as well. But to be fair, I don't know if I'd ever even be able to get all Grandmaster combat achievements. It would be kind of sick though. to go for someday. But at the moment, my main goal is elite achievement diaries and then elite combat achievements, which mostly I need to upgrade gear more than anything before I consider any longer term combat achievement goals. Oh, I'm accidentally running in the same direction, so I'm going to get mealeed. No, oh, you dragged me straight into it. Alright, at least Ava's is kind of helping me keep my, oh, no, you're still... Grammy Snapdragon, Jesus. That's a decent drop. Even on an iron. Alright, how many kills can we get? Oh, dodge that. I mean, to be fair, considering I did 84 smithing, I finished off, yeah, wait, 84, yeah, 84 smithing. I did a whole lizard man task at Shaman's. And we've had PKs on us. I think 24 kill count here after all that. It's not bad tonight, to be honest. As I said, with the peak thing, it should be more efficient to be able to get back into a kill after banking or after a PK and stuff. I think it's like 800 kills roughly I'm probably gonna have to do on this thing as well, on average, to get the Void Waker gem. But it means I have a semi-decent chance of the pet. Did you get really lucky with your Void Waker? Because I'm pretty sure you must have been pretty under drop rate, even on the multi-combat ones. Unless I'm just not remembering how many you actually did. Oh no, you did do a lot of... Okay, fair enough, honestly. No, okay, no, you're about on... Yeah, fair enough. Guess I just didn't realise how many you actually went for. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that I remember you doing it at some points with, like, the clan you're in, but I had no idea how many you'd actually done. Yeah, I mean, it would be really nice, wouldn't it? That was your last one? Seriously? I didn't even save one of them? Okay, well. Oh, I just accidentally put them in the... Yeah, that would be sick, honestly. And it would make duos pretty efficient still, even with me tanking. Right, I definitely need to teleport after this one. Get some more darts. Actually, yeah, I should probably... I might do my clues after that, or I might go to bed. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. I'm out again, so... But yeah, I'm hoping that by doing Wilderness that I can also get like some of the Revenant drops, some of the bits of the Void Waker. That's kind of the goal. Plus, they should generate a lot of money. And again, it's bosses, but bosses are generally quite fun. I'm gonna have to just attack these with Bofa, which is a bit of a waste of attacks, but you know. Right, you're probably still ranged, right? Yeah. Come on. I mean, even some of the Wilderness special attacks are used in areas outside, aren't they? Like the crossbow one, I'm pretty sure is. Hey, nice one. Alright, there we go. I need to teleport out. I mean, 26 kills, not bad, but that's all of the kills I can do tonight. Do I quickly run some hard clues? Oh, where's my looting bag? What am I doing? There we go. Well, strange fruit we don't really need. I'll drop that. The seeds at some point will go. 921. Right, let's do my hard clues. What's the first one? Wilderness step? Do I have a rune halberd? Alright, since the first one is already a step that I don't have everything for, that is enough for me to not want to do it yet. I kind of want to send it back in, but I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't, should I? Alright. You know what I might do? I'm gonna have myself geared up. And that way, if I have enough time in the morning before I have to go to work, I will get a couple of kills. But I think I'm probably not going to end up doing it, but just on the off chance, I'm going to gear myself ready. Beautiful. Right, this time we're going to take a few more of these steel darts, which have actually been quite useful. Alright, and then we take a bunch of these. Like that. And we're good. I think that's everything. Alright. Well, I'm leaving the stream there. I'm probably going to be doing some more Slayer for the foreseeable future in streams, so there's going to be a lot more bosses, but thank you for watching, everyone. I need to go to bed, but I shall see all of you in the next stream.